Hey, I am in my beautiful morning spot where I sit and have my breakfast. I was thinking about a conversation that I had with a friend last night. She'd had a free day came up that she wasn't necessarily planning on or expecting. In her mind, she had all these ideas of the things that she thought she would want to do and thought she needed to do with that time, the things that she thought she would need. I don't know if you can see, but that's a little swan behind me on the river. And when it came to it, when the day actually arrived, she realised that actually doing all that stuff wasn't going to meet her needs, that there was actually other things that she needed. She needed rest, she needed to relax, she needed to recharge. And she mentioned to me in a little voice message she left for me that she realised that there was a difference between what her brain thought she should be needing and what she actually needed, and that it was a difference that she hadn't necessarily been aware of previously or wouldn't have known to be aware of before she started doing the needs work. And there is a big difference between those things, between what our brain needs and what our bodies or our beings need. It reminds me a little bit of a few years back. I was in Costa Rica and I did a 28-day juice cleanse, and it was only after I did that juice cleanse I realised some of the kind of patterns and habits and behaviours I had around food, which were different, which I didn't know about. And at that point I realised there was a difference between what my taste buds wanted me to eat, what my brain wanted me to eat, and what my body was actually wanting. And it was the first time I'd been able to actually ascertain the difference, or know there was even a difference. So when it comes to our needs, how do we tell the difference between what our brain's saying that we should need, or what society has told us, what we would kind of be culturally conditioned into believing that we should need, or what we think we need, and what we actually need. And for me, the difference between how to tell the difference is really, I always say to people that the body is the best barometer. And when you're thinking about something, you're thinking about doing something that you think is going to meet your needs, but you're not entirely sure, is to see how it feels in the body. Like when you think about doing it, how does your body feel? Does your body feel tense? Is there an uneasiness in your stomach or your chest or your shoulders? Does the body feel a little bit off in some way, shape or form compared to how it feels normally? Obviously this is compared to how you normally feel. But if you think about your kind of baseline for how you're feeling, and then if you think about meeting that need in that way, if it feels slightly off or slightly uncomfortable or slightly tense, then it's normally an indicator to look a little bit deeper, or ask some different questions and explore whether there are different ways of meeting the need that will feel better. So my suggestion in those situations is just to notice it and then think about some alternative options. So if you think that the way that you should be meeting your needs on your free day is to be catching up with exercise, or catching up with work, or going and seeing loads of friends because you haven't seen them in a while, and you feel that slight tension or slight discomfort somewhere in the body compared to how it normally feels, like come up with a few other ideas and think, well, okay, what if I was just going to rest? How does that feel in my body? And just see how that feels. As you're working through the different options, just see which feels most comfortable, most nourishing in the body. That to me is the way that I can tell the difference between what I think I should need and what my body is craving in that moment. What is going to actually nourish me most. And so that's basically what I suggest is that take a bit of a moment, think about a few different options, and then see which feels best in your body and do that one. because that one is normally the one that's going to actually have the biggest impact on you. It's going to make the biggest difference in the shortest space of time. So I'm like curious, like what are some of the things that your brain has told you that you needed, or that you figured out that you actually needed, that you didn't realise that you did when you kind of checked in? Please feel free to share them in the comments. If you've got any questions about this, pop them in the comments. I'm going to be sharing more videos like this going forward. I'm actually also launching a new Facebook group called Nourish Your Needs, which is going to be a space where I'm going to be sharing even deeper. I'm going to share little bite-sized videos here. I'm going to share a little bit more in that space, and we're going to create a community of people who are all looking to find ways to meet their needs in more effective and more nourishing ways, and to support each other in doing so. So I'm super excited about that launching, and if you'd like to join us over there, I'll pop the link in the comments below. Feel free to do so, and I'm going to do some more lives over there, which I said, take these ideas and just go a little bit deeper, give you a little bit more. So if you want to be a part of that, come over there and join us, and I will see you really soon.